Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joel Santiago here. I'm with one of my new members, Jenny Smith, here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. As you can see, we have some prospects. It's actually Jenny's family, her mother, and I believe her two brothers.
No, back to my brother and my friend.
Oh, your brother and your friend in the background. They got some questions. I felt like this could be a good educational tool, not only for current Xplocial members, but also, any other prospects that might be on the fence. Might have some questions, so we're going to go ahead and just answer these questions live. This is not scripted or anything like that, so there might be some mess ups, maybe a couple cuss words, but we're only human, right? So you guys want to introduce yourself, Jenny's mom, brother, and friend? Mom?
I'm Jenny's mom. My name is Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
I'm Jenny's brother. My name is Brogan.
I'm her friend. I'm Nick.
What's up, Nick? What's up? Is it Brogan?
Yeah.
Did we get all that?
Yeah, we got all that. Okay, Jenny, you want to say something before we go ahead and get started? Brogan, like Logan, but with bro in the beginning.
Or like Rogan shoes with a B in front of it.
Or Rogan shoes with the B. There you go.
Okay, I don't really want to say much. We'll
Okay,
we'll get started. You guys ask your questions here, like whatever questions you have that I couldn't answer for you, and he'll help you. Because I know you guys were wondering a little bit about exactly what Xplocial is. That's what they want to know. They want to know, what are we actually doing?
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you guys go ahead and start with your questions. Just ask exactly how you want to ask them, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do my best to answer the questions. Mom?
Well, I don't have any questions about what it is. I understand what it is.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. The volume
I understand what it is. I want to know.
What about Nick and what about Brogan? Do Brogan?
I want to know how to get to all the.
Sounds like your volume is fine.
Yeah, there might be a slight delay. Brogan or Nick, do you guys have questions on what exactly Xplocial is, or does everybody here know what Xplocial is and what Xplocial's, I guess, main objective is as a network marketing company?
Yes, we understand, right? Y'all
I
understand?
understand. I just from the beginning, I've been misled, you could say, because I didn't even know about the first, third, sixth person. So, I'm trying to learn from the beginning, I guess.
Jenny, I need you to send that video again, actually, so he can watch that video.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
video.
I did the review.
Okay, absolutely. Real quick, let me just go ahead and discuss real quick what exactly Xplocial is as quickly as possible. It's a business. It's a home-based business. And Xplocial is designed to accommodate the small business. For example, I have a cell phone store here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Xplocial offers incentives, vacation vouchers, and they're all free. You can literally access an unlimited amount of them, and you can send them out, or you can use them as an incentive for people to come into your store, to view your opportunity, or even to join your business. For example, I printed out the Hawaii one. There's one in the back office for a trip to Hawaii, 4 or 5 days, all inclusive, and it's about $200 per person because you have to pay the taxes on it. The voucher itself is free. The certificate's free, but you pay the taxes on it, which I think you save about 88, 89, 90% off of what you would initially pay had you go to any other travel agency to get it. Now, what I did was I just went right on the website. I went into my back office. I literally printed out probably about 100 of these. And then, we have a Facebook page for my store. And I just told people, come in, get this particular Android phone, and get a free vacation voucher to Hawaii. So that's pretty much, the angle that Xplocial's taking. They're trying to accommodate any and everybody. It doesn't matter what program you're promoting. It doesn't matter what business you have, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a cell phone business, retail, or whatever. You can use these incentives, to get people in the door, even to get people to view your offer, even purchase your products. On top of that, which I think is pretty cool, is Xplocial also offers small business loans. And the small business loans aren't, a lot of people don't have the best credit or best track record with, their business. So it's not based upon, your credit or what you might have done over the course of the past 10 years. It goes over what you've done over the past 12 months, how much money you've been able to generate on a monthly basis, and then they make their decision on how much of a loan that you you qualify for during the course of the last 12 months, not off your credit. Also, on top of that, as affiliates, all we have to do is share this with other business owners. As soon as they get a loan, we get about 1%, 2% commission off of that. And statistically speaking, the average small business loan is $35,000, which would generate us about $750 in commission just off of that one referral. Okay, so that's pretty much the angle that Xplocial took. So when you buy into the company, a lot of people ask, what do I have to sell or what do I have to buy? Despite I don't look at it as selling anything, of course, you do have to purchase something. And as purchasing your membership, you get access to your website. The same thing that I share with people and Jenny shares with people is the website that we get. So you're paying for the websites that you get with Xplocial. You're paying for the training, the marketing training that we're going to discuss shortly, because I'm pretty sure you guys have questions on how do you market or how you're going to be able to go out there and refer people. And you're paying for that. There's live training like this, what we're doing right now. You're paying for that. And then also you're paying for access to the hub that you have, so that you can, acquire these incentives, these vouchers, these certificates, so that you can share if you have another business or if you're specifically just trying to build your Xplocial business. On top of that, we also have, a hub to where you can literally go and purchase anything. I like to call it like a digital Sam's Club, because, here in Wisconsin we have Sam's Club, and, I'm actually a Sam's Club member. What's up? Oh, you guys got it down south? I think it's national too. But yeah, Sam's Club, I go there.
Yeah, we're business members.
Okay, great. Yeah, so am I. I pay $35 a month. I go in there, and I get everything at a discount. I get it a lot cheaper than where I would buy it anywhere. But the last few months I haven't gone into Sam's Club, just for the specific reason that I can literally purchase anything that I normally purchase on a regular basis through the hub that I have with Xplocial. For example, I just got 4 tickets for me and JJ to go see the new X-Men movie that's coming out Friday. Take him, my brother, my nephew, and my son. We go watch, all the superhero movies on a regular basis. And I saved about $6 to $8 off of that, which isn't a lot of money. But, we've also seen Spider-Man this month. What else did we see? We see quite a few movies on a month-to-month basis. So that $8, over the course of, 3 or 4 times a month, that adds up. On top of that, I took my truck to get an oil change at Jiffy Lube, and I was able to save, I think, about $17 on that. I save on average at least $200 a month. And for me, that's just as much as, putting $200 in my pocket, because it's not necessarily about how much you make, it's about how much you save. And it's cool that I'm able to make money with Xplocial, and then at the same time I save money, which, like I said, to me it's just as good as making money. So with that being said, I think I covered everything on what Xplocial offers, and that's just right now. Next month, from the 20th to the 22nd, there's actually a big event in Miami for Xplocial members, and we're going to add way more products, way more value to our business. So right now is a really, really good time, actually probably the best time to join Xplocial would be right now, because of what we're going to add to the business within the next month and the weeks to come.
Maybe we'll all meet in Miami in a month.
That would be nice. I'm definitely going to be out there. There's going to be...
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely, man. I tell people that are involved, Nick, you're involved in Xplocial, man, you got to be there. I put it to you like this. It will cost you, maybe a few $100 to get out there, but I guarantee you, you're going to make that back and more over the next 30 to 90 days. Because you're going to literally be there with, I'm one of the top sponsors in the company, with all the top sponsors, with the president of the company. You're going to be able to pick our brains, and we're going to sit, we're going to eat, we're going to drink. And, the last event that I went to was in New York last year, and since I went to that event and I came back, my income has increased, and the motivation. I like to call these events like a NASCAR pit stop. You go to these events to refuel, to get your tires changed, so you can get out there and go right back as hard as you were going before. So I guarantee you, the money that you invest to go out there, because that's exactly what it is an investment, and you can write it off. So anything that you're going to pay to go to the event, you can write it off at the end of the year, and then you can receive a big portion of that back in taxes. That's another thing too, Nick, which we'll discuss, at another time.
What's she doing?
Oh yeah, Sharon too. You want to write off everything. Sharon, you've been a business owner before, so I'm sure you know about that. But as you can see, I'm actually here in my office with Jen. This is just a handful of, some of the receipts that I have. I keep everything, and at the end of the year, I bombard my accountant with, these receipts, and then I get a good chunky check at the end of the year, or the beginning of next year, beginning of every year in taxes. So just make sure that any gas, any fast food, anything that you purchase, just hang on to that receipt. Start putting them in a folder so that at the end of the year, when it comes tax time, you're not owing money. You're actually getting a few $1,000s back from the government. And that's another thing too, because a lot of people are skeptical about our business. Oh, that seems like a scam. There's so many scams out there. But no scam out there, reports their income to the federal government. So that's another thing that you can throw out there. Like, yeah, if this is a scam, well, Uncle Sam's a scam too. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say anything to my mom about that, because she probably thinks that's true. Uncle Sam is.
Well, I'm a big conspirator myself too. I'm not.
I don't think that. I think Obama has made Uncle Sam.
we don't want to take that angle, But I might possibly agree on some things. But I love America. God bless the United States of America. And with that being said, do you guys have any questions about what I just mentioned with the products and Xplocial's primary objective, which is to accommodate the small business, and that goes for us Xplocial members and anybody. It could be somebody that owns Domino's Pizza or whatever down the street. You guys got any questions with that? Sharon?
No.
I think there's a lag. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a slight delay. All right, great. Now that that's out the way, let's tackle the next issue. We could just go around. Sharon, you can go ahead and ask the first question, and then we'll go ahead and answer it.
I need to find out how to advertise it, like Jenny's doing on Facebook. I need to know how to do that and link my link to it.
Absolutely, that's a good question.
But how do I copy and paste out of my email all the way over to my computer?
Yeah, that's a good question.
She's old, so she doesn't know how to use a computer.
I'm pretty good at Facebook, but about a year earlier, I wasn't. I'm just now getting around to Instagram and some of these other social media sites, but I'm old-fashioned. This is not only what's best for me, what I'm doing right now, but this is the biggest. This is going to be the biggest and the most solidified portion of your business with Xplocial. And what I mean by that is the relationships that I'm able to build with Jenny. When she got involved, I was able to sit down with her, know her reason why she got in the business, and then work with her one-on-one, to help her, share the opportunity and do like I'm doing right now. Jenny just joined. She's pretty knowledgeable, but she doesn't know everything that there is to know. She doesn't necessarily know how to go about discussing and, answering these questions, which is what I'm here for, as her sponsor. And then you guys as well are going to have access to Jenny as well as you have access to me. So to answer your question, Sharon, as far as it goes with Facebook marketing, use Facebook as a tool to get somebody to view the opportunity, but with the intention on getting them on the phone or getting them to a webinar like we're doing right now. This it works best when you build those relationships with these people. Because anybody can just send a link on Facebook. Anybody can just get a sign up. Nick, you had mentioned before that you were presented with the opportunity by another individual, and he just sent you his link. He didn't really focus the time with you, which is why you chose not to join under him and you joined under Jenny. And I'm here to tell you that that's the biggest part of your business. So you don't be confused or deceived by what you see on Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook they throw income claims out there that aren't real. I know who the top earners are in the business. I know really what everybody, no, I wouldn't say I know exactly, but I know who's doing what in the business. And some of these income claims that I see people throwing out there aren't true. So you want to build your business on integrity. You want to build it on, just being honest and on these relationships. That's what's the strongest part of my business is what I'm doing right now.
Let me just chime in.
Go ahead.
And I feel just because it is such an easy business and such an easy thing to do that being honest with people and just telling them really what it is how you're going to get most of your potential leads and stuff like that and prospects and people to actually sign up.
Yeah, and you set the example too. Like if I were to get go ahead, Sharon.
I just want to be able to send them the link because I'd watched Jenny's stuff on Facebook for a couple of weeks. When I finally looked at the links, because I've been in these type of sales before, sort of like with Mary Kay, where recruiting was where all your money was.
Yes.
And I needed to understand it. So when I finally got access to them links to watch them videos, that was where I made my decision. And I want to be able to send people that links that I had.
Well, all you really do,
yeah, absolutely.
It's coming from me.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you, giving that testimonial because a lot of people don't have faith in, in the video presentation. They think that they can go on Facebook, show a bunch of cash, say that that's what they're making with Xplocial, and then they're going to get tons of signups. That's not true. Otherwise, our CEO, Larry, who's been in the industry for 33, 34 years, would be telling us to post pictures of money. And I'm here to tell you that I did that at one point, and I attracted and recruited the worst quality of people in my business. So yes, you can easily do that. In your back office, Sharon, which we'll go over maybe later on today, we'll go step by step, or Jenny can do that with you. You'll be able to get familiar with what exactly you have back there, because you're going to spend the majority of your time in your back office. It's like a digital office like I have here, kind of like a little matrix, and you're going to be able to go there. You're going to view how much you've earned in commission. You'll be able to view how many people are in your pay line. You'll be able to email just by a push of a button and typing in. You can email your entire list. And right now, when I have over 200 people in my pay line, I don't want to be just sending email after email. So I can just log into my back office, put an email in there to send it out to my entire list of teammates on my team. Also, in the back office, you're going to have links. You're going to have a link, what's going to be a video link. It's going to say www.xplocial.com, video presentation, and then it's going to have your link, Sharon, after that. So all you have to do on Facebook, let's just say you got John Doe inboxed you on Facebook, Jenny, and he wants to know more about, Sharon, and he wants to know more about your opportunity. So you want to engage in, small talk. Hey, thank you, John. I appreciate, your interest in my business. Tell you what, do you have 20 minutes to watch a small video that's going to tell you everything that you need to know about this business? And then John's going to be like, okay, yeah, great. Yeah, I do. And then you tell him, okay, great. You simply highlight on your computer, on your desktop or laptop, you highlight. You can highlight it by clicking on the side of it and then highlighting it in blue. Then you can right-click on your mouse or your keypad, and then it'll say paste, copy, whatever.
Or you can press Control-C for copy and then Control-V for paste.
Yeah, that's
not even more complicated.
Well, hey,
All right.
I digress.
All right. I just wanted to know if it was a copy paste.
Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. But again, we want to be able to get him on the phone.
Sorry.
So Sharon, when you get John Doe that's interested and you send him your video, and then after that he messages you back, I got a few questions. What you want to do at that point, Sharon, is you want to be able to get him on the phone with me and Jenny. Or you want to be able to get him on one of these webinars to where we're here in Wisconsin, you're down south, and he can be somewhere out east, and we can all get on the same call, and then I can do my best, to answer his questions. But the reason why I like this the most is because of the training that it also does while you're making money. It's kind of like an internship. So what I'm able to do right now, Jenny's learning from the questions, because everybody asks the same questions, and And what I'm able to do with this is I'm able to answer the questions, help her team out, which is helping her out, which is solidifying my income, my business, my investment. And then I can do the same thing for you guys, because I'm here to tell you the business is not about just recruiting people and getting them to pay you that membership. It's about building leaders. My intention is to work with Jenny so that she achieves all her financial goals and that she becomes a leader, and then work with her to make sure that, you guys, Brogan, Nick, and Sharon are the next leaders, so that you guys can go out there, build your team, and do the same thing that we're doing. The biggest part of our business is the duplication. If Jenny's not making at least $500 to $1,000 her first 30 days, which she's already hitting these marks, just to let you know, if it's not making sense to her financially, then she's gonna quit. And then me as a sponsor, if she's busting her butt, putting the time in, which she is, then I'm not doing my job. I'm not doing what I need to do, to not only help her, but to solidify my business. So that's what it's about. It's not only about getting people in your pay line. It's about getting people to join you and then working with those people so that they can build their business and teach them to become a leader so they can keep on keeping on. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. And y'all better get ready, because we're taking Mississippi by storm. We're going.
Yeah, I like to hear that. Yeah, I like to hear that. Jenny's been going hard. What's going on, Brogan?
I got a question. Now say, like, if you lost Jenny, do you lose the people that Jenny brought on?
Like if I just quit,
No,
I
we
guess
just
it's
advanced again, right?
Yeah, if I lose,
Like I'm saying, if she quit, all the people that she brought on.
if Jenny quits, the people in her pay line. I'm sorry. Yeah, depending. See, that's kind of a tricky question, but to answer it, the people that she brings in and that she personally sponsors, if she were to quit, for one, she'd be foolish, because it's like, why would you want to quit when you're making $5,000, a month, your first month in? But hypothetically, if something were to happen to where she would have to quit or whatever it may be, her personal sponsors, the people that she personally sponsors, go to me. Go to me.
But he's a good guy, so if I do quit, you guys will be okay.
Yeah, so no, I would not lose.
You're not quitting,
Yeah, of course I'm not.
Yeah, I'm here to.
quit, Jen. You got me.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you that that has never happened to me before. Like, the people that have quit were the ones that quit on themselves. They got in and they couldn't manage their time, or they got in and they didn't want to follow the training. They were expecting to maybe copy and paste some stuff and then get an hourly wage. But the people that get in and that follow the training, I'm 100%. 100% success rate. Everybody that's gotten into my business that has followed my training, our training, and that has invested time into their business has made money and hasn't quit. Okay? To answer your question, Brogan, if anybody that she sponsors, if she just got mad and was just like, you know what, I just want to go back to whatever it is that she wants to do, and I don't care about money anymore, I'm going to join a cult or whatever it may be, then her personal sponsor or personal members will be passed up to me. Did that answer your question, Brogan?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That
great,
was a
great.
long ass leg.
Yeah, there's a little delay, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. All right. Does anybody have another question? Let's get some more out there.
Yeah,
These are good questions, by the way.
I can't think of the first one right now.
Come on, Nick. Don't tell me you camera
I'm
shy.
all good as long as I can get access to the training videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know I can. It's just not over here. I can't think of one of them.
Well, I know, like, I'm going to have to go through my messages then and see, like, some questions you were asking me then. And then we'll answer them for him, because I got some questions.
Good. Jenny's actually gonna go look through the messages that you that you guys exchange on Facebook or text message. She's gonna go ahead and answer that. But let me just go ahead and add that I'm really hands-on with my business. I love everything about this. As you can see, my son's in the background jumping around playing with his toys. But I got in this business for one because I was so bad in debt last year. I needed a way to get out, and most importantly, I didn't want to be in debt anymore. I wanted, to earn an income, but most importantly, I wanted the financial freedom to be able to raise my son. I was raised and grew up without my father being there. So I wanted to do something that, was going to allow me not only the income, but the time to be able to invest in my son.
You know who this is actually, Mom? This is Soli's brother. She knows who Soli is because Soli used to stay at our house. Like
really?
Okay. Yeah.
That's who he is.
That's my younger sister. She's actually probably coming over later today with the kids.
Yeah, Slowly went with me and Brogan to Florida that year. Remember, Jen?
Oh, yep. And she met Monica.
Yeah,
my mom.
I remember actually that year she went. She just got back from Disneyland. They took the kids to Disneyland. Her, my mom, and they went and visit my grandfather out there down there in Florida. But she's unfortunately not in the business, which boggles my mind because she sees the income that I've been earning, and she's seen the change in my life over these past 12 months, and it's been quite a change. To go from...
She'll get there.
Huh?
I think she'll get there.
She'll get there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
There.
I hope so. I mean, like I said, my family sees it, but at the end of the day, it's their decision. I don't sweat nobody about the opportunity. I just share it, and then the people that listen, and it makes sense to them, like Jenny, here, she joins, and then my focus and my time is devoted to helping her. I can't force somebody to get involved, even if they're my family. But.
All right.
Right.
You got some of his questions?
And if they don't understand,
we kind of really answered
the
it. He was
network
asking us like about the American Express and how we pay and stuff like that. But basically, I think we pretty much answered some of his questions in this video.
Okay. Yeah. Also, let me go over
He wanted to know basically what the company was.
Absolutely. She had mentioned the pay and how we get paid. I get paid every single Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Central, and I've been getting paid every single Wednesday at that exact same time, never late, ever, for the past year. Okay? Now, how it works is you get paid both. And the way you get paid monthly and the way you get paid weekly is this. Let's say right now, Jen's got a couple people underneath her right now. So she's earned, a few $100s in residual income. Now, the cool thing is the people that join her organization already paid their money. So she's got that money coming. You have to wait 2 pay periods after they join for you to receive your first payment. It's kind of like a job. I'm not in the sense that you get paid. And the reason why they do that is because there are no chargebacks. So let's say that Nick, you join Jenny, and then she goes, and then the company pays her next week. But then all of a sudden you quit. And you go have your bank request the funds and get your refund back. Now, they've already paid Jenny her money back. So in order for the business to sustain itself instead of losing money, they would have to take future commissions from her or charge her, the chargeback so they can recoup their losses. So that's why it's important. And there's plenty of companies out there that do that. I'm not going to go ahead and name them. But I was with a company before, and that was an issue. So when this happened, when I joined Xplocial, I asked Larry, how do they avoid that from happening? And he answered it perfectly. So now Jenny's actually, I don't know if it's this Wednesday or the following Wednesday, she's actually going to have a check. And it's going to be placed into her e-wallet, which is her electronic wallet. It's like a bank account that you have in connection with Xplocial. And then she can request the funds via check. She can literally request a paper check and go cash it. When I first joined Xplocial, that's what I did because a lot of people were like, that's a scam, you don't get paid. So when I requested a $1,500 check my first week and I got it, I made a video and I went to the PLS right down the street. I cashed it on camera and I was like, boom! This is real. This is a real check. And then I counted the money on camera. Like, yep, these are real $100 bills. This is really my son. And the Superman movie came out that exact day. So I was like, yep, it's Friday. I got my check. I'm going to go take my son to watch the Superman movie while you guys are at work. And shout out to all the people that were saying that it's not real, blah, 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 blah. And then the following week, another chunky check came in. You know, a 4-figure check came in, and I cashed that one in. And then the next week, an even bigger one came in, and I cashed that one in. Until Larry was like, all right, Joel, you got to be careful. You're showing these checks, the numbers on these checks, whatever. It was causing an issue because, you know, for fraudulent purposes, I couldn't just show a check with these numbers because people can go ahead and try to duplicate them. So, but by that time, everybody that was doubting it, that was saying that it was this and the same was that, they shut up, they unfriended me, they blocked me on Facebook, or whatever it was that they did because they felt too foolish to try to call it something that it was the complete opposite of. You know, so you can get a check, you can get direct deposit. That's actually what I do right now is I get direct deposit. Every Wednesday at 2:30, I look in, it says your funds are there. Boom, I request them. They get direct deposit to my bank account, the one that I have attached to Xplocial. You can get a prepaid debit card. You can request a company debit card, and then they'll put the funds on the debit card. Or you can even get it placed on any one of your credit cards that you may have. So if you have a credit card that you want to start paying off a balance on, and you earn the money from Xplocial, you can start adding the funds on there and start knocking down that balance. Where's the delay? Next question.
There's that delay.
That was so long. You put a shirt on, one of them did. That's such a long delay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. There's more of a delay coming the longer we go, but.
All right, so do you guys have more questions?
No, that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's get some final questions so we can finish up. Look at JJ.
Are we all good, or you guys have more questions?
What's the monthly pay that you get then?
Yeah, what's that monthly pay based on?
Okay, yeah, good question. My apologies for not covering that. All right, Sharon, let's just say you joined Jenny on the 6th of the month. Now, on the 6th of next month, you're going to be required to make your payment. When you make your payment next month on the 6th, it gets placed into her commissions earned in her back office. The reason why I'm able to get paid every week is because I have people that have joined every day of the month. I've been involved for 12 months. You know, so I have people that have joined every single day, or I have people that have passed up under me every single day. You know, so every week when it's time to get paid out, I get, you know, a nice 4-figure check on a weekly basis because I have so many people in my pay line. Now, if you want to get paid every week, all you have to do is get at least one member a week or a pass up a week. But you're going to see how that is. I can already tell with, you know, the approach that you guys are going to take. You're going to start accumulating not only your personal members, but as long as you start working with them, they're going to start passing people underneath you because that's how the compensation plan is designed. And within a month of being in the company, 30 days, you guys are going to be getting paid on a weekly basis. As long as you stay consistent, we stay doing these right here, we stay on the phone, and we stay sharing the opportunity with other people and focusing the time so they can duplicate it.
Got it.
Got it? Any
Delay.
Any final questions?
I'm all good.
How about the boys in back?
I can't think of any right now.
When's the event in Miami?
Good question, Nick.
When's the event?
No, that's Brogan.
Oh, Brogan, my apologies. The event is June 20th to the 22nd. If you log into your Xplocial back office, it's going to slap you in the face right there. It's a big old picture. It says, "We got the magic." The big and there's a countdown. There's 33 days to the event. And again, if you
got it.
great, again, make it. I don't even want to say if. You know, I'm gonna start taking that out. You know, and just say make the event. Make the event. You guys will be able to see me, be able to see Larry Marcus, and everybody goes there with the sole intention on not only learning what we're gonna get and knowing what we're gonna get added to our business. But you're able to be like, all right, Jen or Larry Marcus or whoever, what is it that you do? What do you do? How do you get these signups? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? What is going on with this? How are you building your business? How are you making six figures? And you can hear it from their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because if we all help each other, it continues to build our business, you know, and you want everybody, we all want everybody to succeed in this. That's what I love the most about this, is if I want my income to increase, I have to make sure she's, you know, her income is increasing. I want to be able to be one of the first 6-figure a month earners. Yes, 6-figure a month earners in Xplocial. Now, in order for that to happen, it would be mathematically impossible for me to achieve that unless I recruited like 20 people a day, 30 people a day, which is impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but for me, that would be impossible. Or what's even better is if I'm helping her and teaching my team and everybody on how to not only make money, but share the opportunity and build more and more leaders. I chose to take that route. It's a lot better for me, and it's a lot more fulfilling for me when, you know, I help somebody and they tell me, hey, you helped me pay my mortgage, or you shared this opportunity with me and I was able to fire my boss who's been breathing down my throat and I hate going to work, and I was able to, you know, put braces on my daughter. I was able to drop my son off from school and pick him up every day. I was able to save my business. I was able to get out of debt. You know, so at the same time, you're able to sleep at night knowing that you're helping resolve these financial issues, especially with the economy that we have right now. But at the same time, I'm here to tell you that that's the key to success. You want to make money, then show somebody else how to do it. You know, you want to increase your income, then show more and more people on how to increase their income. That's the key to my success. People are like, what do you do? What do you do? I tell them I'm hands-on. Anybody that wants to make money and is willing to put the work in, I'm going to bust my ass, excuse my language, I'm going to bust my butt so that they too can achieve that and start making money and doing that. When you help out enough people like that, then you don't have to. My alarm clock in my bedroom has been unplugged since I've had it. My brother brought me an alarm clock, you know, as like a housewarming gift, and I was like, what do I need that for? You know, I wake up whenever I'm done sleeping, you know, or when JJ comes jumping in my room, you know, playing video games or whatever it may be, you know, and that's the biggest thing about my business. The biggest blessing is that I'm a father to my son. I'm with him all day, every day. I'm a big kid myself. I love playing video games when I have time. He does too. And the income has been great. You know, the income has been truly great and provides the finances that I need to raise him, to live the lifestyle that I'm living. And, you know, it's awesome when I share it with other people. My top earner on my team, Bruce Rochester, is earning about $9,000 a month. You know, so for people to go and be like, oh, well, Joelle's the only one getting paid. BS. She's earning a few $100s already after being in for a couple days. You know, my top earner who's been in for about 10, 11 months is earning $9,000. You know, and then I have people ranging from $29 a month all the way up to $9,000 a month. You know, so the key is you want to make money, get involved, and share the opportunity with people, but work with them so that they too can start making money. And then you can just continue to build your empire. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it right here unless you guys got any questions.
We're all good.
Okay, great. I'm going to end this webinar, end the recording, and then I'm going to have Jenny call you guys up, and then we can, you know, answer any other questions in regards to the back office, step by step on signing up and so on and so forth. Okay? All right, well, it's been my pleasure, Sharon, Brogan, Nick. I look forward to working with all you guys and seeing you in Miami because I know all three of you guys are going. You don't have to respond to that. I'm just throwing that out there. Let it marinate. So we're gonna call you guys shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now. Thank you guys for your time. I'm excited to have you guys on the team. God bless you, Jen.
Thank you. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, guys. Bye bye. Love you.
Oh yeah, we love you.